New traders, and welcome to a Monday edition. It is the end of the month. That is correct. End of the month, September 30th. Can you believe it? Christmas is coming. After October 31st, the day after Halloween, I decorate the house. I put up wreaths and Christmas lights. I got the tree going. And my tree doesn't come down until my birthday on March 8th. I love the holidays. Jing, 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 ling. I love it. And right now is the last day of September. October 1st is tomorrow. And believe me, before you know it, Christmas will be here. Thanksgiving will be here. And guess what? I'm going to be here doing what we do day in and day out. Again, I know you got bored sometimes of these webinars. What did he do today? To the trolls, I take these calls after the fact and write these notes after the fact and 2 hours after they moved. That's because trolls can't afford the room, so they just troll, right? Because they don't trade, they just troll. But the people that can afford $25 or $100 or $6 a day and change, hey, this was the spot to be. Okay. And we had some really good plays today. I was really happy. On Mondays you typically have to do a little bit more work. You have to really got to find them. You got to do a little bit more work, and that's what I'm really good at, finding them. Just taking them out from nowhere and making them happen. But that's again, I've been trading for a long, 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 long time, so I know what to look for and set things up, get everyone ready to go. So today we had ADMS, Bed Bath and Beyond. I'll go and discuss that in a minute. Newell, ICPT, Baidu, Baba, TDD, UNH, Netflix, Shop, Momo, and Bazan, and Huawei. Okay, let's take our number one pick. Okay, I want you to kind of see my homework this morning. You see it? This is my homework. When I get up, I got to go through hundreds of analyst calls. Look at this shit. I read all of this. You don't. I do. Okay? This is why I don't work for free. I don't work for free. I'll never work for free. Okay? Can't come in my room for free. Well, then I'm not going to join your room, refer you to people. Like I give a fuck? Next. I don't care. I don't work for free because look at the work I do. Just to find the number one pick, look what I do. I have to read all of this. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reports. Only to find a stock right here in this bunch of B of A downgrades. Look what I find. ADMS. $5 price target. Why did I do that? I wanted my small cap crew, guys with $500, $1,000, 5,000, 10,000 and under. I wanted them to have a good day today. I didn't want them coming in and worry about nothing. Why don't you make $1,000 today on your $500? Just chill. Be happy. Okay, I got you. I'll take care of you. So I'm going to make this our number one pick. B of A decided to downgrade this to $5 from 9. So I kind of knew right there we had a stock in play. I just needed the stock to pop a little bit. So I decided, you know what? Tell you what, take some at 620, give it room to add 640 at the open, take this baby to 550 and under. I would prefer to see 5 on it. And you want to see the stock? ADMS? It was a non-stop, all day move to the downside. And there you go. So what does that tell you? Well, you don't need much money to make money in our room. That's what it should tell you. You would have made your $25. You see the gap down? You see it was nothing. You see that 650 and right here at 637, 640 area? So I wanted you to short, but I wanted to give it room to add at the open in case it popped, so you could add even more to get more. And then I wanted a 550 and under. Well, I want you to look in just the first few minutes of the open. Bam! In 12 minutes, we already hit 560, almost 10 cents within my mark. We had some consolidation, and bam! Look at that. By 9:30, within 3 hours, the stock had already hit 5. So if you had $500, if you had $350. That's all you had from a credit card or a birthday gift. And he opened up an account 6 times buying power or 10 times, whatever it is. And you got what, 14,000 to work with. And you came in here and you took 500 shares. You made $500 minimum. You made 100% return on your money with 3,000 buying power to short. All because the guy who runs the room found this for you. All right. He did his research. He understands the analysts. It's been around the block 16 years, and he found you a winner. So then, after that play, and then this morning, it was funny because there was a bunch of stocks that came out with bullshit. Kayla, I called for a short. All right. ACST, I called for a short. IMGN, I called for a short. MNK, I called for a short. You don't need a penny stock room. You really don't. You just need a quality room. And I actually wrote this. I didn't have time to write all of these down. So I just I went through each of the headlines this morning and I made a decision. These are all shorts. And you pop at the open, scale in short, take it down. And I wrote, in my opinion, ACST, Kayla, IMGN, and MNK are all pop and drops with hardly any volume. Most will simply get chased out of the gate and sell off. I've read the PR, I read the news. These are 5 significant trades that any short seller would have hit home runs on. Because a guy like me can read through the bullshit. Now, for you traders that love to make money, I'm going to give you some really good ones. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to go through them a little fast, so kind of go with me. You know I'm going to trade TDD. Market gapping up 60, 70 points. You know I'm going to trade this sucker. So TDD, I had this going. Basically, any pull at the open, I was add to your position. So if you opened up at 184 and it pulled to 180, you had a 182 average. I called the stock to go to 187 to, I believe, 188. I think I was looking for 188 on the stock today. I'll show it to you right now. TDD, 187 to 190. I saw the stock hitting too. If it yanked, I was hoping to get 177 today. But it kind of, and if it did, then we'd slowly back to 185. But I was really looking for that 187 to 190 with the market holding up. And the market held. So originally it went to 187 and then curled around and almost to 190. See how I called the points? 187 to 190. Pretty cool, huh? The next one we played was Netflix. Now, I can't stress it enough. This is a call buying opportunity for this stock. It really is. I really strongly believe that on earnings day, this will surprise. Because again, I cannot stress it enough. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll take the heat. I don't give a fuck. Right? Look at this. The losses have already been built in. The unsubscribers have already been built in. If imagine, I want you to imagine just for a quick second what's going to happen here. Okay? Imagine the analysts had the subscription base. I'm going to say 3 million. They had it at 3 million, right? So they have it at 3 million. And let's say Hastings comes out and said, we missed it. We only got 2.6 million. So you're down by 400,000 subscribers. Yeah, we were off a little bit. Do you think the stock's going to go down any more than what it already has? Remember now, the last earnings report was a win. And it sold off. Do you all remember that? It was a decent win. And it just ended up selling off because the market pulled it down. This is already built in. The stock to me can only go up. And when it goes, it's going to fly. It'll get right past 300. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a 16-year veteran. What the fuck I know? I'm just AJ. Anyway, today's market was simple. 263 long, all the way to 269, I think I said, on Netflix. Pretty simple, right? So Netflix, there it is. 255, 260. If it sells off to 260, Buy it. Again, JP Morgan put a $425 price target. The other one we did was shop. Now, I want you to look at this one. I really told everyone, you need to buy shop at 302 because this sucker's going to fly at the open. I had 310. This is nuts. Like, I can't deliver 8 points enough. So I said I would buy here, and I did. And I bought it three times. I should just bought it once. This is insane. You want to see insane? Look what it did. It was one of the most insane calls this morning. Look at that. Talk about a paycheck. I couldn't believe I left. I was the king of leaving money on the table today. I mean, I played it 3 times and I still left money on the table. You couldn't lose on this trade as it was in play to go up. You couldn't. Beautiful play there. It's not often you get well, in here you get it all the time, but I mean, a 12, 14 point pop at the open. But I did tell everyone to buy at 302. There was no question. You needed to buy at 302. Boom. Oh my gosh. Alibaba. Come on. Man, I could teach this in a college class. I mean, this is just a no-brainer. Alibaba's up on ADR, administration denying reports. You know what that was? I know. I figured you didn't. Anyway, there was. You remember how we were talking? They were going to delist Chinese stocks. Oh my gosh, they caused a panic on Friday, and here's the panic. See the panic sell? See all that? Just dumped it. So then back and forth. It was all noise. It was all posturing. Anyway, this was gapping up too much. Called for a short at 170. Said it would come down to 166.50. And I am within a hit 166.70. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me give you a quarter. That's a quarter. Sorry about that. Must have been off today. When a stock doesn't pop it open like it starts fading and dumping, take an example, would you short right? You start in short, and then you add into the pop in case it pops a little bit more. But at ADMS, you didn't understand the call, Joe. You just didn't understand the call. That's why you did what you did. You treated it like it was a phase 1 or an FDA or a phase B or something like that. You didn't understand the call from B of A. So you panicked. You sliced in too fast, too much, too quick, instead of just chilling. And if it didn't pop, leave it alone. Just set your stops to 20 cents of the money and you've been done. Anyway, next one. Let's see. ICPT. This was a great call this morning. This one caught some news. Now, there was, I was scroll up. I think who was it? Somebody in the room let me know this. GamePro, my man GamePro. ICPT had news, and they had pretty good news. And on the news that it had, I wanted to gap fill first. I wanted 64.50, 64.30 and under. Once it pulled, I felt the stock would go to 66 to 69 today. So ICPT right here, there it is, 66 to 68 today. So I figured it'd be a nice play. So right in dead center is 67. And the reason why I felt it would go up on news is that there is a comment was made on Twitter, a Hail Mary on ICBT with 1,500 January 2021 150 fall calls opened at 230 to 280 with shares at 63.75. Somebody is scooping this up for something bigger. So I'm letting you know on the webinar, don't be surprised if we start seeing some upgrades down the road on this stock. And if you don't know ICPT, that's because you haven't been trading as long as I have. This is the stock that hit $400 in one day. You don't believe me? I'm going to open your eyes to trading with a trader who's been here many years. You ready? It was a life-changing experience, and you had to be in the room. Actually, the room wasn't open when it happened. I'll show it to you. It was life-changing. It was, I think it was 6 years ago. You ready to see it? There it is. It hit $500 a share from 66. Isn't that ironic? You're at the same price level, 66, and look where it hit, $500. It was life changing to some people. Anyway, pretty cool, huh? All right, so the next one that we did was, so we got Alibaba, TDD, Netflix, Shop, ADMS, ICPT. We had a nice little play here on Newell. We wanted to pop at the open. This one, we wanted a pretty significant. Got a nice upgrade from SunTrust. I like them, and I read the notes, so I told everyone to go ahead and long it, let it pop at the open. So this one popped to 1965 from 1870. Another couple good ones that we did was Baidu. Baidu was pretty fast this morning. This was just your basic gap fill. No biggie. Short at 103.50, 103 area. Take it down to 100. I wanted 179 cents and ended up 101.44. Bounced back up to 103. That was a good one. Another one was fun was Bazan. Bazan was also gapping up on ADR, and it was a Chinese stock name that got sold off. Then it gapped up. You see how it gapped up right here? So I called for a short, and I think I said 42. I wanted you to short the 44 area, and I wanted 42.65 and under, and then bottom curl, and then slow move back to highs. And that one was a really nice winner. So if you took it at the opening bell at 43.70, slammed it for $1.50, pure cash. And as you can see, it went right back up close to 43.50. Really good play. I like that play. I actually played it, but I chased it because I was helping the chat room. I chased it. I think it went long here. I took 300 shares, and I think it was 42.30 or something I was dying for, and I got it here and I sold it, but it ended up going higher. So I caught I think, how much did I make on that? Let me tell you. I didn't make a lot, but let's see. Bazan, I made $59.38. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Money's money. Let me see what else. Bed Bath & Beyond. Oh, this is what I want you to keep an eye on for all those watching the webinar. Now, Bed Bath & Beyond comes out, okay, on, I believe, the 2nd, correct? Yeah, I'll show it to you. Go 20 out. There it is. So they're going to come out on earnings. I'm going to kind of teach you something here. They're coming out after the bell. All right. Hold on. Let me double check that. I believe after the close. Call at 4 p.m. Yeah. Now, when you look at something, some of these analysts will come out like JP Morgan came out with 425. I want you to stop for a second. I want you to think for a second. I really want you to just stop being and just listen. Listen. Okay. JP Morgan isn't going to come out and tell the world that in 14 days, they're not going to come out and put a $400, $25 price target on a $250 stock. Do you know how many investors they have at JP Morgan? Do you know all the people that invest money for them? They are heavy in this stock. Their clients are heavy. And this guy comes out with a 425 2 weeks before the earnings. Isn't that telling you something? So I want you to take a look. In 2 days, on Wednesday, after the bell, Bed Bath & Beyond come out. And guess who's come running around the corner and wants to increase it? And who's telling you, we believe that they're going to do good on their earnings. Now, Wedbush is trash. They're like toilet paper to me. But you can't deny what they're trying to do here. And I believe that Bed Bath & Beyond probably popped to 12.50 on earnings. That's what I think. Hey, take a look at my Alibaba call. I want you to look real quickly before I go. Alibaba, this stock will fade to 166.50. Did I not write that? Did I not say that? Okay, so we're going to go live. We're going live right now on Bed Bath & Beyond. And guess what just hit? That's right. That is right, baby. It just hit 166.50 live via Awesome Calls Trading webinar live recap. Do I not know these stocks? And now it's sitting at 16.52, 166.52. Now, what are you gonna say? You gonna really troll on that? You gonna really hate on that? You know, at some point you gotta just sit there and go like, I give up on this motherfucker. Jesus Christ, I can't. Oh, what am I gonna say? Oh God, how does he find this shit? How does he know? Hey, Michael Jordan was born to play basketball. I was born to be a day trader. That's all I can tell you. Welcome to my world. Thank you for joining us today on today's live webinar recap. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to do all this shit all over again tomorrow. I'm going to find 40 plays. Now I'm down to 12, maybe give you 15. Today I gave 17 plays today. I mean, I was all over the place. But I wanted people to have something to trade. I'll do it again tomorrow. Take care. God bless.